Hello students, we are back with English grammar and I am here today going to give you the answers of lesson 1, 2 and 3. Right now we begin with lesson 1. I hope you have done the work that I had given you when I was explaining the chapter. So please be ready with your books, the notebook, a pen or a pencil in your hand so you can correct whatever you have written already. The first lesson is the sentence. We come to exercise 1. It was jumble words. The words had to be put in order. The first answer is the peacock is our national bird. Tiger is our national animal. The earth moves around the sun. Swimming is a good exercise. Tennis balls are made of rubber. Rome was not built in a day. Slow and steady wins the race. He takes care of his wife and children. The rich are not always happy. An elephant never forgets. That is the last sentence. Exercise 2 was about finding out which were the phrases and which were the sentences. Now number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are sentences and number 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 are phrases. Exercise 3 you had to complete the sentences. Now that I have not written because I hope you have done it. If you have not, let me just orally give you the answers to exercise 3. Complete the sentence. Small people can be very smart. Number 2, owls sleep upside down. Number 3, a stitch in time saves 9. Number 4, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And number 5, prevention is better than cure. Now we come to exercise 4. Here you were supposed to just put capital letters, commas and full stop. So the first is always a capital letter. They rejoice leaving the forest far behind, and once more, after once more there is a comma. They could see the fences built besides the road, full stop. We begin with a capital letter. These were painted green, and when they came to a farmer's house, comma, that also was painted green, full stop. Capital letter. They passed by several houses and people in them peeped at them. Comma, but none came near to speak to them, comma, being scared of the great lion, full stop. Now we have exercise 5 that is about kinds of sentences where you have to put the correct punctuation mark. First sentence, as you can see, a capital and after gold full stop. The second, we always begin with a capital letter, so I don't have to tell you that I'm sure you have done it. After, how sweet this rose smells, exclamatory mark. The third, we have a question mark. Fourth, question mark. Fifth, exclamatory mark. 6, mind your own business, just a full stop. 7, who has broken the mirror, question mark. 8, exclamatory mark. 9th, again exclamatory mark. And 10, does the earth move around the sun? We have what? A question mark. Now we have exercise 6 that I think you should have done it. It is very simple. You will just write sentence, questions, Q, U, P and all. First is exclamatory, what a sweet voice. Second, don't spit on the floor. Here it can be and it is a it's a request basically to not spit on the floor. So we will write, they have not added please, but we will still write our request. She was tired after the race. It is a simple sentence. She was tired after the race. So we will write S. Let me finish my work first, please. Here again it's a request. R. How sad it is! Exclamatory sentence. Why are you late today? You are asking a question. So here again it's a question. So we write Q. I hope you have understood exercise 6. Exercise 6 I have not written here. It has to be written in the textbook. Exercise 7. Again there are jumble words. First one is done for you. Second one is a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. Second, it's a question. Can a leopard change his spots? Fourth, how naughty the child is today. It's an exclamatory sentence. Number 5, will you please let me use your dictionary? Question mark. And number 6, would you mind my staying a little longer? Again, it's a question, so you put a question mark. Now, exercise 8, you were supposed to make sentences and all 4 using one word sweet. I even gave you an example, so I'm not dictating those sentences. You were supposed to make them. Say if we use the word sweet here, how will you make the sentence? He's a very sweet child. That's a statement. Question. Is he a sweet child? Command. Stop harassing the sweet boy right now. And exclamatory, what a sweet child he is. So these are the 4 sentences that you make out of one word. That please do on your own, the rest of the 4. We come to exercise 9 where you have to change the sentences into interrogative. Will Sheba take part in the play? And question mark. Second, will the school close for Xmas holidays tomorrow? Again a question mark. And the third is the recess over? Now we come to exercise 10. Here the questions have to be changed into simple sentences. I am going to a movie tomorrow. I have done my English work. Chennai is very hot during summer. So these are the sentences for exercise 10. I hope you have finished that. Now we come to exercise 11 that you can actually see. It's all written here in the textbook itself. The subject and the predicate. Sweet is the subject. The rest of the sentence is the predicate. Barking dog, subject. A thing of beauty is a subject. Some mischievous boys is the subject. The shepherd and the Himalayas. The rest of the sentence is the predicate. Same as exercise 12, you can very clearly see we have done match the following. So we have matched the subject with the predicate. Here exercise 13, we have added the predicate to the subject. You can write anything that you want. This is just what I have written. And in exercise 14, we have added subject to the predicate which is already given. So I hope you can see, you can read what is here. So it should not be a problem. Now I'll give you the answers of lesson 2 also in a short while. So please be ready. Hello students, I hope you are ready with lesson 2 also. We are doing exercise 1. Please open it. I have written here in the textbook so that I can continue, but it is nice if you can write neatly in your notebook by writing the words separately, like clothes, then put a dash and write common noun. Below it write cotton, wool and silk. Put a dash and write material noun. Then take number 2. Health and happiness, both are abstract nouns. Number 3, people is a common noun. Holland and Dutch, both are proper nouns. Number 4, Solomon is the name, proper noun. Wisdom, abstract noun. Number 5, crowd, collective noun. Street, common noun. Number 6, jury, collective noun. Prisoner, common noun. Number 7, Ashoka, proper noun, and a ruler is a common noun. Police, common noun. Mob, collective noun. Number 9, class, collective noun, and pupils is a common noun. Number 2, you can read very clearly here. They are the collective nouns which I have added. Same with exercise. I hope, okay, let me, team, fleet, crew, swarm, jury, committee, mob, herd of cattle, flock of sheep, and regiment of soldiers. Now we have exercise 3. We have changed the words into abstract nouns. So wise becomes wisdom, true is truth, honest is honesty, strong is strength, happy becomes happiness, innocent becomes innocence, child is childhood, free is freedom, invite is invitation, and punish is punishment. Exercise 4 again. Here also collective nouns, place where books are kept, library, aeroplane, patriot, patient, battle, cattle, and fleet. Then we come to countable and uncountable nouns. We have exercise 5 there. They have already underlined the nouns for you. You just have to write UN or C. First, smoke is uncountable. Second, picture is countable. Third, windows are countable. Air uncountable. 4, mask countable. Dust uncountable. Mother countable. Cookies countable. Floor uncountable. Sand uncountable. Shoes countable. Water uncountable. Cars countable. Petrol uncountable. Number 9, biscuits are countable. The rest, flour, sugar, and chocolate here is uncountable. Here chocolate does not mean the chocolate that you eat. It means the chocolate powder used for making biscuits. So we have written uncountable. Please pay attention to number 9. Here chocolate we have written uncountable because we are talking about chocolate powder, or very small pieces of chocolate probably used in chocolate chip cookies, which are many in number, difficult to count. So we have written uncountable here. Number 10, boys countable, girls countable, class countable. Number 11, pack and cards both are countable. 12, coffee uncountable, guest countable. 13, butter is uncountable, cake is countable. Toast countable, tea uncountable, breakfast countable. And number 15, you're rich and poor. We are not talking about one particular person, we are talking about common people, the rich people and the poor people in general. So that becomes difficult to count. That is why we are using uncountable. I hope you have understood this. Here we finish lesson 2. And I've given you the answers of lesson 2. Soon I'll be giving you the answers of lesson 3 also. Bye for now. Please finish your lesson 3 if you have not completed in time.